If JB says go flight, I'll say go flight.
Fun and Games Department, JB, I need a go or no go?
Go. Why would I say go flight? What is that from?
Right?
It's from Apollo 13. It's from any NASA mission. They go around the whole room and they're like communications. And they're like go flight. Then they're like surgeon, go flight, flight control, go flight. You guys.
We don't want to play.
Guys don't want to. That's the last time I do that forever. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. My name is Sandy. This is my buddy, JB.
Hello.
And Tricia's here, too.
Hi, everybody.
Instagram and TikTok is at JBSandyATX. Text us anytime, 737-301-9600.
I got to ask you something before we really get going today.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, Sandy, your thoughts on yesterday. A very special anniversary.
Oh,
yeah.
that. I was going to say, no football yesterday. I'll tell you this much. I rewarded myself with an extra large piece of chocolate cake. So yesterday, just tell everybody it's weird for me to say. Tell everybody.
Right, I'll say that yesterday marks 10 years of sobriety, complete sobriety for Sandy.
Sandy.
10 years.
10 years.
That's a long time. That's a decade.
That's amazing.
I know.
That's impressive. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It was, you make, if you're lucky in your life, you make 3 or 4 good decisions, like really good. You marry the right person, you take the right job. You do that. This is on my list of good decisions.
You've only just the one.
Yeah, just the one.
That's the only one you got right. Awesome.
No, I said you make a series of good. If you're lucky in life, you make 3 or 4 really, really good decisions. And Tricia's sitting over there dying for me to say,
waiting.
Marrying her was one of the best. I will not make her happy with that.
You don't talk about. You just kind of mention your sobriety in passing from time to time. You'll just say, "Oh yeah, when I used to drink, I would have done this." And then that's usually in a funny context,
right?
But you don't talk about it much. So if you don't mind me asking, like, what one did you ever almost slip?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know that. But like, when was the hardest part? Is it just at the beginning? Because it seems like you've got it down, and it like you have. Like, even going places where you'd think you'd be triggered. You have no problem belling up to a bar, sitting next to me.
None whatsoever. Right.
And that's impressive.
Yeah. Is that it?
No, but I'm just curious about, like, I would never say it's easy, but it's got to be easier than it was.
Oh yeah.
The first year.
Yeah. Completely easier. Like, honestly, this is a weird thing that the thought of having a drink never enters my brain.
Yeah.
It never even starts. Now, when you first start, in the first part of it, I mean, you start out like everything else, like, you're all in and you're all motivated. It's just like going to the gym at the new year. Mm-hmm. You go every day, you do everything, and then it wanes off, and then you're right back to where you were. That never happened. I stayed pretty motivated because things got better. You know what I mean? Just
everything in your life got better.
Right. Life got better. And I was learning a lot of stuff from people that had been sober for a long time. And so the temptation was never there. I'll tell you a funny story, though, about, so I was in Dallas. You talk about temptation. I was in Dallas, and it was a radio conference there, and I was sitting at the bar, and I was not drinking, and I'm looking around, and I looked right next to me, and it was Tom Joyner. Do you remember Tom Joyner, the radio guy?
Legend?
Yeah, a radio legend. This guy used to fly back and forth from Dallas to Chicago. He did mornings in Dallas and afternoons in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Every day.
Every single day. He did that. And I'm like sitting there talking to Tom. It was pretty crazy. And I had ordered like a club soda or something. And then I turned and reached and I grabbed the wrong glass and got a mouthful of tequila.
Oh.
Right then. And I was like, it wasn't even my glass.
Yeah.
And I spit it out back into the glass. That would kind of gross me out that I was drinking after somebody. But that's the only alcohol that's been in my mouth for 10 years.
Did you freak out? Like, does this count?
No, I knew it didn't count because it wasn't purposeful. I didn't mean to do it.
Did you freak out as much as I did when I drank from your spit kingdom?
Yes, just as bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I still get kind of gag when I think about that.
I gag for you when I see an Arizona iced tea bottle.
Yeah.
That's what it was in. Yeah. I'll tell people this, and like JB said, there's a lot of people I see on social media that are live streaming, talking about helping, sobriety, and they've been sober for 57 days and all this stuff for 1 year. And I just am not that, I just don't put it out there on social. I'll talk about it on the radio because it's really just the three of us talking. You know what I mean?
Right. Nobody can hear us.
And so, yeah, I mean, it's the best decision, one of the best decisions I ever made.
I will say that I'm going to be nice and say nice things about you right now, Sandy. So don't get used to it. But I will say that of the many things that I am proud of you for, this is by far the thing I'm the most proud of you for doing, for being able to do.
Really?
Yeah, because I just know how hard it must be.
What's that?
Yeah, even more cool than his bone density, if you can believe it.
I got several messages yesterday from listeners too.
I thought that was very cool.
I thought that was super cool. Yeah.
And if you don't mind me asking, do you, because it hasn't come up in conversation, but I know you used to, do you still go to meetings?
Yeah. Occasionally, not like I did in the early on, but still go and still what I really do a lot of. Yeah, but what I really do a lot of is talk to other people that have gotten sober that are in this, you know what I mean? Like
that are on day one or week one.
Some with 20 years, just other people that have been down the same path, and talk to them about it. Still read the literature that still practice all the 12 steps. Yeah. All the stuff that you learn in there, I use every single day. Every single day. I use at least one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The best one is, and this one, I'll tell you the best thing, you don't even have to be an alcoholic to do this, is when you're wrong, admit it and move on.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one.
Because, you know why? Because it just prevents it from growing into something worse.
Yeah.
You know you're wrong. You know you did something wrong. Mm-hmm. And if you just admit it and move on, it's a whole lot easier than...
And that's part of part of the literature in 12 step.
Yeah, it's one of the things.
But you apply that to everything in your life.
Everything.
Those kind of things.
Exactly. Right. Huh. Like if I screw up with Tricia or I bite her head off over something and then I realize that was a whole thing to do, then I'll go apologize.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then just move on. So anybody that's anyone that's, if you're listening and you're thinking about quitting drinking, I'll tell you this. No one has ever told me that getting sober was a bad idea.
Right.
No one's ever. I don't think anybody ever will. So I did ask my buddy
or they're dead.
Yeah.
And I'd be able to tell you that.
I'll tell you this. I was talking to a buddy of mine he's been sober for 20 something years. And I was like, dude, you think when we die and go to heaven, we get to drink cold beer?
Do you ever dream that you're having a drink?
Oh, yeah. That's the worst.
Yeah, because that probably feels very real. You probably wake up and going, whoa, God, what just happened?
Yes.
Right?
It's the worst. I've probably had a half a dozen dreams like that.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Because for a split second when you wake up, you're like, did I drink?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like when I woke up this morning mad at you for something you did in my dream.
That was yesterday morning.
Dreams are very real.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. My wife gets mad at me.
Well, I got a text message from Tricia yesterday morning. I'm sitting at Rose's having a breakfast taco, and she goes, just so you know, you did something in my dream that infuriated me, and I'm still kind of mad about it. I'm like, oh, great.
Like, heads up. I haven't
Another question, since this is a monumental anniversary, are you going to do something nice for yourself for the 10 years? I think you should treat yourself.
I had a big piece of chocolate cake yesterday.
I mean, something like a bucket list golf trip or something like that is, I don't know.
I need to make a little more money to do something like that.
I feel like you've told me in the past too, though, that like you're worried about jinxing it, right?
Yeah.
If you make too big of a deal out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because, I mean, in the past, I've been like, let's do this for 3 years. Let's do this for 5. And you're all, let's just say, we'll talk about it and be done.
It's kind of like the people who make their marriage look so perfect on social media are usually the most messed up.
And another thing you learn in those meetings is that when things are going really, really well in your life, when you've got a bunch of sobriety and life's going well and your marriage is happy and your kids are doing great, that's a slippery road. You got to remember. I mean, there's a lot of people that start drinking again when things are great.
Oh, because they feel like they've overcome everything.
I'm cured. I'm fine. I can handle a couple of drinks. I'll tell you one last thing and we'll move on. You often hear people say in those meetings, they say, man, I just want to be able to go out and have a couple of drinks. And I'm sitting there in their meetings going, what? I want to go out and have all the drinks.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
I'm like, who just wants to go out and have a couple of drinks?
The people who drink normally.
Yeah, but why are you? I don't. What's wrong? You're crazy. Who wants to go out and have a couple of drinks? I want to go out and have. If I'm going to go out and have a drink, I'm going to have all the drinks.
All the drinks you can.
Yeah. It's just.
I don't want to own a Porsche. I would just want to drive one a couple of days. No, I want the whole thing.
Right, exactly. Goodness, if you're going to go big, for goodness sake.
Well, I think you should do something to treat yourself. I don't know what it is.
Maybe Tricia will.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you will.
See if I can think of something.
I can right now.